Finally Friday. Just driving through a place called North St. Paul, Minnesota. See if you can see that big snowman over there on the right as I get closer. There you go. That's the snowman. Currently, I'm heading to Planet Fitness. I've already kind of made it aware on my channel, maybe through some of the chats, rooms that I've been in, just talking about. I started dashing, just strictly door dashing in 2019, and I've been grinding until this year, 2026. Prior to starting DoorDash, my whole life was like, get up at 4:30, 4 in the morning, hit the gym, shower at the gym, have my breakfast in my cooler next to me, oatmeal, eggs, hard-boiled, no yolks, and a protein drink, and then go start work at 7:30 and work till 6, and then go home and then rinse and repeat, and work out on the weekends, etc., etc. But when I started to learn about the gig work and finding Dave Ramsey, he made me do a look at my own situation financially, and I realized I'm a broke dick. I got $130,000 or $140,000 worth of mortgage left. I got no money in savings, like other than a small 401k balance at that time, and I wasn't even contributing to it, and I didn't have anything outside of that. That's when I decided to get my shit together. Sorry for the language, but I decided to get my S together and get moving. And I've been grinding day and night and day to get to where I'm at now, where I got a paid for townhome. I got a nice chunk of money in investments. I've been funding my 401k regularly, and that's built up nicely now. And this year, 2026, is where I feel like I basically hit my my money goals, and now I can kind of cruise. So the weeks that I do side hustle are gonna change, and we're just gonna do. I'll still do my make money Mondays. Get out, just work from like 6 after my shift at my W2 job's over. 6 to 9 or 6 to 10, get a good start on the week, and then I'm planning to hit the gym just like I'm going right now after work. Usually takes like an hour and a half to get in a workout. Tonight's just going to be cardio, calves, abs, and then I'm going to go out after the gym, probably work for an hour and a half or 2 hours and get some more money. It used to be my weekly goal is to get $600 to $800 a week, something like that, but now, I know I've said this in prior videos, I'm only going for 400. If I hit 500, great. I know sometimes I gotta get out and dash extra on the weekends because my wife kind of slacks off and she needs me to go and help her get some extra money. You guys probably know this, or some of you do and some don't, but my wife's from the Philippines and they're poor there. Her family is not wealthy at all. So any money that she makes, we send to them. I contribute a little bit to help fund their life there, give them a better life. And I know they're super grateful about that. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to refocus now going forward on the fitness side of life. Still going to do gig work, of course. I love doing it. I'm not going to give that up. In fact, that's what I primarily wanted my channel to be about, is when I'm out doing side hustle, because that's the interesting stuff I know everybody wants to see. But I'll definitely post about that. It's going to be wonderful when I get that up and running. But for now, you're just going to have to be satisfied. I know Aaron and some other folks really want me to get the live stuff going, and we'll get it going. Just got a few more things to take care of. These eyeglasses that I wear are like super out of date. I need to go in and get an eye exam and get new lenses, corrective lenses, because these ones are garbage. garbage, especially when I'm going to be out, driving at night and trying to do a live and focus on the road. I want to be able to make sure my eyesight is perfect. Plus these glasses, like the black coating that they came with is like peeling off, so I have a black magic marker and I just kind of touch them up every time after I wash the lenses. I have to just kind of dab some black marker on them because I'm being a cheapskate right now. I didn't want to spend the money, but this month of April, I'm gonna try and get an eye exam done, get my new lenses, and then I'll get the phone, and we're gonna do start doing those lives. So that is coming. It's up and coming. What else do I got to talk about here? Oh, I don't know how many people who watch these vids are like into the fitness stuff. I'm a big Matt Ogus fan. That guy really helped motivate me and help me figure out some stuff, how to track macros on MyFitnessPal. So all the food I eat, this is what I used to do, is I make sure I weigh everything out so we're hitting. Right now I'm doing a deficit diet, so we're 2,100 calories a day, and that breaks up into 40 grams of fat, 40 grams of carbs, 40 grams protein, and 20 grams fat. Meaning that I pretty much weigh all my food, I bring it to work, and I've always done that before, but now I'm being more strict with it. I'll make sure I know exactly what I'm eating within 5 grams at the end of the day by using the MyFitnessPal food logger. And then we do morning weigh-ins. I was like 222 probably like 3 weeks ago. This morning I had a new low weigh-in. I was at 214.2, so the weight's shedding off, which I want to do. I want to get back down to like 205, maybe even 200. Just see how things are looking. So for the fitness people out there, you know the struggle. The weight comes off like 3 times slower than it goes on. I don't know about you. It used to be easy when I was young. I was always skinny, but man, as you get older, your metabolism just seems like it comes almost to a halt, and the only way to shock it is you got to get out and you got to move a lot more. And I thought when I'm out doing like the Spark deliveries and all the side hustle stuff that I'm doing, like I'm getting a lot of steps in, and I'm doing a lot of moving, lifting stuff, and it's a pretty active job. For those of you who do shop orders, you got to walk through the stores, and that's a lot of extra steps during the day, and I think that helps your cardio level. But yeah, I just have to create more of a deficit, and the only way to do that is to burn more calories, and you can only burn so many througラthe weightlifting. You have to have another way to get the calories burnt, and so I do the step mill at Planet Fitness. I usually set it for about, like tonight now, just going to be cardio, so I'm just going to do 25 minutes on probably level 16 for the first 20, and then I'll back it down to probably level 13 for the remaining 5. Then we'll stretch and do the abs, calves, and probably do some hyperextension stuff. So, but we're getting close. I'm just going to leave this tape run, with the video run, until I get up to the gym so you guys can see where I go. Bam, almost there. That's the Cub Foods. I do a lot of Instacart orders there, and then right next to the big red Cub sign is the Cub Wine and Spirits. We get a lot of alcohol orders out of that. And then there's a Target. We do a lot, probably a lot of DoorDash and Uber out of that. I don't do as many Instacart deliveries out of there. I guess I do a lot of shipped out of there too. So that's it, man. Stillwater Marketplace. There's Planet Fitness straight ahead. I wish I could bring the camera inside so you guys can see the inside of the gym and what's happening in there, but they do not allow people to videotape in the gym. That's a big no-no. I know one of my friends he's a pretty beefy dude. big muscular guy. They canceled his membership and kicked him out just because he was videoing himself. So they're really strict about that. Anyways, that's it for this vid. Everyone have a good weekend. Catch you on the next one. Take care.